My beautiful souls. It is March 5th. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight, live from the East Coast. How's everybody feeling this morning? The Soul Truth Self Awareness cards. This is your soul speaking today. What is it telling you? Most importantly, what are you grateful for? Like always, I want to begin with to all my beautiful family here with deep gratitude for each and every one of you. Your presence here, it is not random, it is aligned. So thank you for your openness, your curiosity, your willingness to grow. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and your trust with me. In this sacred space here exists because of all our shared intentions here. What it is to be more evolved, to be awakened, to love more consciously. I honor your journey, your courage, and what it takes to seek truth. So I'm grateful for today and that our path have crossed in this time, in this moment. May what we build here continue to nourish us all, uplift us, and expand us all. And know that your support here is felt and your energy matters to me. Thank you so much. That is in the spirit of humbleness and gratitude for you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the stars speak and the cards tell us truth. They tell us straight, okay? In this space, you know, just give you a little clarity, guidance, a little magic along your journey, whether you're seeking love, understanding. Hey, Martha, good morning. Whether you're seeking love, understanding your relationship, or just trying to connect, any confusing, anything that's confusing you, right? So in this moment, you're in the right place. And take a deep breath, relax, and let's uncover what the universe, the sacred unseen, has to offer you today. Let's get straight to the cosmic truth. From my heart to yours, finances, love, questions, and yeah, let's see what the energy looks like for you. And I hope that you guys are doing well. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. As we tap into the great powerful spirit of all there is, as we understand God, we understand God. For me, God is a whole, constant, incorruptible, and everlasting primal mind, the supreme absolute reality. Your ideas, of course, to me are imperceptible to the senses and all embracing knowledge. You are too great to be called by name. You are hidden yet obvious everywhere. Your being is known through thought alone. Yeah, we see you form right before our eyes. The soul's journey here. All right. You're bodiless, you're embodied in everything. There's nothing that you are not. Your name. You have all names. All names belongs to you. So divine source, the heart of the divine, however you understand God to be in your life. Good morning, good morning. Soul's journey for all 12 Zodiac signs. My beautiful souls, my beautiful family, I thank you so much for taking time and listening to your messages, asking any questions, any concerns, a little bit of guidance. Good morning, Lady Firefox. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? All right. Let's begin with gratitude to the soul of ours and light, and let that little light shine within, right? Like a firefly, that Luciferian little bug that's inside of us all. And remember that the ego, to the ego, the truth sounds urgent, but to the soul, it's steady energy. Okay, the ego says, "Prove it," and your soul says, "I know." There's some truths that I know. It isn't always pretty, but because it's honest, and as become more aware of things, whatever's going on. Good, good. I'm good, sweetie. Right. So a truth that it is not social, not conditioned of socially, not perform, something that feels steady even when everything else is shifts. All right. So emotional truths. I actually need tenderness, even though I act strong. I'm tired of pretending that something doesn't hurt, right? Because I want certain real intimacy and attention. So I'm gonna go in with some prayers. All right, as we end this live, and I'm gonna bring those tomorrow for the mystic love oracles. So you can learn how to pray with your connection. A lot of us want things to change. And how weird, right? Because some of us don't do that. Like, I want to bring prayer before I get intimate, So how to open that with your partner and how to make your connection stronger. And so, yeah. So it's going to get powerful in here today, a little bit in tomorrow, okay? How to quiet your mind when you want that peace, when you got your thoughts that are racing, all right? You feel restless and your heart feels worry, all right? What does the universe want to tell me in my journey, in your soul's journey? Well, we'll find out, okay? So, so just thank the soul for the life within you, the quiet of the voice that guides you towards the truth, even when I feel lost, or something keeps. If you keep seeking light truth, which is that's what it is. Thank you so for that. You continue to grow, learn, and to endure. For the wisdom that lives within your soul, it is there. Pisces through Aquarius, soul truth energy, and I'll be right with you. Okay. Thank you so for the moments that you listen, that you learned the hard way, because you had to learn anyway, right? For the patience within yourself, for the mistakes, and for the strength that keep you becoming better. Pisces through Aquarius, soul's truth. I'm just gonna give you the message, all right, for your soul. One more. Grounded in gratitude, the soul. How do you know that I did think about the journey, about the light and truth? You're amazing. Well, we are connected. You already know, all right? It is through this field of intelligence, this consciousness, as you are moving in harmony with me, with the divine timing. It is in this moment, right? Oh, your mind already knows. Your spirit is engaging, right? As we connect to the powerful divine spirit of all there is. All right. Hey, Martha. Martha, you got to ask me a question, sweetie. One more Pisces through Aquarius. One more. Thank you, thank you. And thank you. One more. All right, here we go, Pisces. Pisces, what am I afraid of losing? Your soul's asking you that today. What are you afraid of losing? Okay. There's something that you're afraid to let go of. All right. There's something you're afraid to let go of. All right. So this moment, just thank your soul for the journey, the joy, the challenges that shape who you are, and for the lessons that open up your eyes. There's something that you have to open, the eyes to the truth, the love that keeps my spirit moving forward. Something you need to let go already. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame, Aries? Bury your burdens, your shame, your guilt. Don't. A lot of us, we want to marry our burdens. All right, we have been told some things that are not aligning with truth. If I had a magic wand, Taurus, what could I? And I could have anything I desire in my life. What would I choose, Taurus? Hey, Alexa. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Angela. Good morning, ladies. Hey, Lamadi. It is fine to ask. Absolutely. Go ahead and put your questions in. Good morning. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the live. It's with a spirit of gratitude and appreciation for you all that I find myself in this oracle. Thank you so much. I honor the journey each and every one of you are on. All right. And I'm so grateful that have crossed yet again. I am focused on what am I. Okay. This is for Gemini. I mean, yeah, Gemini. Gemini. I am focused on what I am losing or gaining. Your soul is tired with right? With losses here. It's time to start gaining. It's just that simple. Am I focused on what I have to lose or what I have to gain? Hey, I'm Advika. Hey, Advika. How you doing, sweetie? What excuses am I making right now? Cancer. What risk can I take today? Leo. Bold moves here, Leo. Bold. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? And that is for Virgo. Libra. What am I waiting for someone else to do for me? What if it was easy, Sagittarius? I mean, Scorpio. I'm sorry. I'm good. Scorpio, what if it was easy? All right, that is the thing, that if it's when it's not easy, do I do it? Or we can always get things the easy way. Sometimes it requires discipline, to have that structure, that foundation. But more important to just do it when it's not easy. All right, Winter or Summer Olympics. I'm not gonna do that. Will I find love again? But listen, it's up to you. All right, I'm gonna share some stuff here. I want to help you on your soul's journey to adopt, however you understand, to some prayer in your intimacy with your person. All right, we worried about the potentials or the pat. We got to look at the patterns. But am I gonna bring some prayer before I have sex? Intimacy is a very sensitive, delicate. Our bodies. You understand? Big Virgo. Virgo, do I surround myself with people who lift me up or just drain my energy? Hey, Trump is pretty cool. Hey, Trey Fulmer. I don't get into politics, all the same to me. All right? Between religion, politics, and science. So yeah, whatever. Listen, it is what it is. Amari, I'm an Aries. Aries, you gotta bury some things here. We carrying around other people's burdens. Or there's something here with the burdens. But anyway, what is my body telling me right now? And this is for Sagittarius. And let's go to Capricorn. Name all the things that you love, Capricorn. All the things that you love. Am I in my head or in my heart? And this is for Aquarius. Aquarius, head or heart. So your heart wants one thing and your mind's telling you something else. This is what we wrestle. This is what we need. Heart and mind coherence. As we stay aligned with the truth. So remember that your body, the whole nervous system goes first before your mind could catch up. So if you want to become closer to somebody, I just say prayer into your intimacy, period. All right? That'll help you be more steady. I don't want to get anxious. Then I get anxiety, scarcity. Am I going to be left after this? If I become vulnerable, so a little bit more when we get center around the mind, because logical over emotion. So we deal with a lot of things here. What if it doesn't happen? So the one thing about believing in yourself is just what? You're going to activate that inner light, steady, quiet, and powerful, just like the Luciferian needs oxygen and energy to glow. Those little fireflies, this is what it, we can understand things that are so hard to understand, that are complex, right? So self-belief needs truth and action to ignite. All right? So you believing in yourself means that you're not arrogant. You're not pretending that you're perfect. It is that you're never going to doubt yourself. It is trusting in your inner voice and acting even when you're afraid, standing by your values, knowing that you can learn what you don't know yet. All right? So instead of saying, what if I fail? I could handle this, right? I could handle it. Sometimes we talk ourselves out, making decisions without needing 10 people to approve it, and recovering from mistakes instead of collapsing. All right? Then you choose even if somebody walks away. All right? We struggle with it because probably we're criticized. We tie a lot of worth to it, to the outcomes. We overthink and have fear of rejection. All right? Let's go ahead with Gerda, good morning. Yeah, go ahead and change it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Martha. Hey, brother. Hey, Brooksbank 6259. BVVH. Thank you for all that energy, BVH. Prayers. Hey, Sergio. Hey, Sagittarius. All right, all the signs are in the chat. Drop a fire emoji. Let's light this up. Like the Luciferian needs that oxygen and energy to glow. Glow it up. All right, put some little fireflies there as we start to understand some things here. Some heart, whatever you want to put. All right, just believe in yourself and activate your inner light, period. All right, your soul is tired of some things. It's time to show your nervous system a new cause and effect and understand the universal laws. And of course, the law of vibration, everything has a unique sacred vibration. Find yours, get in it. If not, change it up, And the law of attraction will move the universe into that frequency. Okay, it's that simple. It requires patience, timing is everything, and moving in harmony. One more for you, Gerda. Gerda, let's tap into the great, powerful, divine spirit of all there is. God, you are whole and constant, incorruptible, and everlasting, a supreme reality. Your ideas are imperceptible to the senses and all invasive knowledge. All right. One more. You gotta get out there. You gotta just powerful. One more, Gerda. Let's see here. You got the Queen of Wands and you got the Seven of Pentacles. So you might be doing work that is, because you got the pressure points now when the Seven of Pentacles shows any sevens. All right. Spiritual pressure points is what they are called. One more as you move through these archetypes. What is being activated in you is the Queen of Wands. All right. And she is bold, brave, and, she's determined to get to the truth. All right. Ancestors energy. Fire, baby. Fire. Pisces. Oh, you're a Pisces, Martha? Grand Rising, Shania. Hi, Shania. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Fire, baby. It is sacred only if we withstand it, right? We got to withstand that fire. Right? To be burned with that fire. Light it on fire, baby. Here we go. I don't like it. One more. Oh, wow. What is going on here? We got the Three of Wands and the Pentacle. Let's go. One more. Wow. What is going on? Something is slowing down for you. Wow. All right. So, the Savior. So, I don't know if being in the spotlight makes you feel cringeworthy. All right. So, you got Saturn's energy coming up with the World card. A sign of graduation, completion here, and then the Fool. All right. So there's something here that you're scared to do, maybe in social media. All right. So follow your true path, your true calling. Right. Is there something on social media you want to do that you're not sure? Because if being in the spotlight makes you feel cringeworthy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really want to know if you have it. Okay. So the Savior kind of energy. All right. So they're telling you to move forward with confidence and have faith when things, you say, man, if things are going to work out and people are going to, you don't know until you go and show up. All right. So you got Saturn's energy here. The words about a graduation, right? When you graduate, did I pass that? Did I pass the test, basically? All right. You're almost there. All right. So, there's something here that you want to do. Even trying new. This is social media. This is Uranus energy innovation. My ideas is my idea good? Is it going to get me to that world? Am I going to complete this? When we complete a cycle, right? It's like a form of graduation here. So when we're talking about it, different between spiritually. What am I aware of? What the things I'm not. Between what am I aware and not something that I'm not seeing. I don't want people to see me as an idol, and if I speak, I want them to feel what I feel. They can do it. I want them to feel. Ooh, I know what you're talking about. Ooh, I know what you're talking about. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I know what you're talking about. You want people to feel what you feel, but that's hard. You don't want. Oh, you said you don't want them. Wait, I don't want to see me as an idol. If I do speak, I want them to feel what I feel. They can't do it themselves. That's the whole thing. That when I had my surrender, when what we call the Holy Ghost, when your spirit gets sublime, when it gets exalted, when you turn it over, when you just understand your divine essence, when the spirit gets illuminated and your conscious grow, because this is all about the principles of consciousness. When we elevate, when we get there, when we ignite that fire from within, we want people to feel it. I get it, but it doesn't happen like that. All right. Let me see here. What are you sensing about Pisces male and Libra female coming together who live in different countries? I think it's really, really good. I'll tell you what. So this might make you feel, like, man, people see me like this. But you're gonna get that idol because people also, you gotta understand direction. We always got to, when we teach people literacy, especially if it's a young crowd here. So the part is, if I do what I want to do, I don't want them to cling to me. All right, but to their self. Kingdom is the sight. Yeah, you got to understand when we teach people, especially depending on who you're teaching. All right, but if you have people have a sweet tooth, if you have people, because you see, you're gonna help people, and that's a delicate situation that you get into when it comes to people, depending on what you're teaching here, right? I don't want them to cling to me, but to their yeah, but they are going to cling. That's the first thing that we do because we have teachers, mentors, guides here. People are going to see you as that until they find their own truth. All right, you got to let them know, hey, listen, you got something so unique within you, but they don't see that because we have social conditioning. You understand? So how to teach them how to be steady and understand that God is within them, that the kingdom lives in them to go find the inner room. So when we work with people, even if to me they're young, because they're so impressionable, it's a delicate work. You're not there to you want to study it is what you want to do, especially when it comes to I don't know exactly why you want to teach people here. All right, because if it's somebody's first experience here, they're very vulnerable. That we're talking about attachment, idealization, and fear of loss because it's all about the identity. All right, you want a guy without crushing the magic here. You understand me? So for me, I don't. I be sometimes. If I don't want to deal with it, I kind of dismiss it. And let's just talk about love here because everybody wants to be validated. Everybody wants to know am I heading the right direction. We got to be a fool sometimes. All right. The fool's journey is about doing something that you never done before, and everything seems fresh, brand new, right? So being seen for the first time, being chosen. Okay, remember that that's the first, and even I'm gonna just leave it in love because you're gonna run across a lot of that. Being the first time in their heart is outside of their body. Okay, to really understand that. So, like I'll say, well, what do you like about these people? Teach emotional literacy to young people. All right, they don't know the difference between love, infatuation, attachment, obsession, and validation. All right, you have to help people name what they feeling. So, all right. So as people take their journey and understanding their animal, right? Because your instincts instinctively you already know you come already with that. Each incarnation you come back with more experiences here and see what I see, but in love. No, they're not gonna do that. No, you gotta forget about that. No. I'm glad that you asked me that. No. We're talking about personalities. We're talking about dharma. We're talking about a dogma trauma. They bringing all that with them. The least you could do is help them in the right direction here. When it comes to spirituality, anyway. However, because it's gonna go back to that. If it was easy, you look at the card that you got. If it was easy, it's not easy. All right. A lot of people they got a fear making the wrong choice. Uncertainty triggers fear. What if I pick the wrong job, the relationship, the path? And many cling on to familiar routines, even if they are unfulfilling, because not knowing the path feels unsafe. All right. When we look at culture and energetic timing that we live in, so it's more complicated than you think. So all right, because we live in a fast-paced world of comparison, constant change, which is going to overwhelm intuitive decisions here that we already come. All right. So remember that historically, we have rites of passage, mentors, and guidance from community. All right. And Yeshua was one of them. All right. Just point them in the right direction. It's not what you feel. I know what you feel. I know exactly what you feel. So the question is here. All right. For you, am I here to change one person at a time and get them out of their old identity? Remember, you represent the death card. It's all about evolution, transformation, and shadow work. All right. So, am I here to change just religious structures, big organizations, or can I work with one person at a time here? Because it's like you want to cause a big impact across the world, but that takes small steps. And it's required. This is all about expanding your consciousness to embrace the unknown and approach love life with freedom and be open here. Help them to be open, being vulnerable, being authentic. You got it? Man, I could stay with you. I could stay with you here to help you understand this better. All right? Point them in the right direction. And then you're gonna have to keep repeating it. They need to know safety. Yeah, no, you can't. No, 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 not what you feel. You feel good because you're doing the work. All right? So you're gonna, yeah, oh, I want to give you all of this. All right? You can't do that from wait. No, you just explain things to them, all right? Be the safe place. Okay? That's the most important thing here. Make sure they can tell you something that, when something feels wrong, let them explain to you what are you feeling, right? We try to rescue somebody or make people feel, I feel so, great. I want you could do this. People not always, it's like our kids. Our kids not always going to do what we tell them. All right? So, all right? Because remember, we're looking at judgment at the end of the day. We become I could become a parent, a mentor, a guide. Okay. At the same time, a lot of things here it reflects my younger self and the mistakes they're gonna have to have the experience. They're gonna do it the hard way or the easy way. It's up to them. All right. So when you understand I think I want to talk a little bit about the death card and what are you trying to change here. Is big religious organizations, groups, or just a person itself, one person at a time, because not everybody's going to listen to what you have to say. All right, they're not going to do that. I'm sorry. We want that. Oh, please feel what I feel. I did that, man. I was trying to help everybody, but I was doing it from a place of fear when I first started in 2023. When the divine said to me, you got to stop everything and start again, I was like, what? Listen to that, and it will never lie to you, all right? And just let them practice gratitude, all right? I think that's one of the ways they're going to be able to open up, to not be resentful, sit in shame, guilt, because they have, there's urges, there's impulse, how to deal with that. It's for young people, it's so because there's so much noise out there, all right, with social media, comparisons. All right, I wish I could come back Saturday. We're going to talk Saturday. We're going to look into your energy. All right. And let them know. I don't know if you're doing tarot because the cards don't trap you. They liberate you. They show you what's in front, what you're dealing with, the things that you're afraid to admit. All right. But at the end of the day, everybody has, I will listen to the voices as well. They guide me as truth. Yeah. All right. You know your voice from the divine energy that you're connected to. So as long as you know that you're connected to the truth, you speak your truth, and that's that. Yeah. Come Saturday. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go over the death card, which that's what you represent. All right, false structures. They must. You're here. You're gonna step into something that people are afraid to go. All right, you're getting into the energy. Is this the collective reading? This is where you can ask a question. Theo, the picnic. Let me go to the next person because I could stay with you. You know that. All right. You're here to guide and to go where people don't normally want to go. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Because it requires discipline, structure, and wisdom. All right? It's not handed to us. If it was handed to us, everybody would be doing it. Okay? So understand a little bit more about your death card. What is it really telling you? Okay? So are you here to transform systems, souls? All right? You're not here for the surface level work. All right. So are you drawn to help? If you happen to join it, if you are drawn to helping individuals transform large systems and structures, all right? You got to help people with shadow work, integration, and ritual tools. All right, something black, something deep here. You're not here for that level. No. That's what you got. If it was easy, we would all be doing it. All right. All right, let me keep going. I know, but others need you. Your words strike me by soul like always. All right, you're welcome. Listen, you got this. Wait, systems, how do you know? Never mind, we are truly connected. You already know that. When they start, oh, wow, we are. We are part of this primal mind? Yeah. It is a brain. Remember, the brain is different than the mind, all right? Your brain is moving in consciousness. Because if you have your eyes closed, simple thing, you won't be able to see nothing, all right? You have Zero, zero, nothing. You won't be aware until you open your eyes. And is that the truth? So we go between the different realms, different principles of consciousness. All right. And that's the one that is hard to explain to people because there's no evidence for the miracles that happen. How do they happen? Who's praying, who's connected more, so we all go, do I believe science? Do I believe, right? A book? We don't live inside those keywords books. We live in tension. And right now, I'll talk a little bit about tension. Haha. Thank you, sweetie. It's always good to have you here. You already know family here all day. And I thank you so much. All right. Because, I will stay with you here. So let me go ahead to the next question. All right. Listen, Saturday I have more time. I was here was it Sunday or Saturday? I think Sunday I was here. Yeah, I think I made 6 hours. All right. I could just take a whole half hour with you. Well, which I probably did, maybe 20 minutes or 10. All right. Let me go ahead with the next question. All right. So prayer, who's ready to pray over their intimacy before they be with a partner? That's what I want to bring tomorrow, but I want to end the life with that. And how you could strengthen your bond. All right. Yeah, I was here for like 6 hours. How you can strengthen your bond with your person. All right. Because nobody wants you to throw no book that you don't even understand. Yeah, you could go in scripture and especially Corinthians, and you could go look into into how to obey the law. But if you throw a book at somebody, what? Huh? Easy, slowy. All right. Let me go ahead to let me scroll down. Who was here before? I'm scrolling down. And Martha, you want a general? That's a lot. You're taking questions? Yes, I am. Imari. Hi, Imari. Good morning. Okay, good morning, Angela again. Hey, Alexa. Let's see who else. Angela Olsen. Am I getting close to revealing the cop who turned a blind eye? All right, let's go. Angela, if you're here, come on in. And then Martha, would I find love? Who else? And then he's now in Florida Police Department. Will me and the one have a baby with each other later on down the line? Oh, I like that question, Virgo. And then somebody asked me a question. I think it was B. I'm not picking up that energy. I love the enthusiasm and the energy is beautiful, but go ahead and give me, you're a Pisces or a Libra? BVGH. I'm going to scroll down and that's it. I think that's all the time that I have. All right. Grand Rising, Theo. Pick me. 1339. All right, Imani, hold on a second. Let me see if Angela's here. And then thank you, Gerda. All right. So you have a situation with a police officer. Let's find out. All right. There you go. So let's see here. I'm gonna go. Who is it? It's gonna take me quicker there, where you want to know things here. All right. Let's see what comes out here. I haven't used this in a while. It is leading me to that energy, Angela. You reading which book? You reading? The 90s. Wherever you go, they are by you, John. Oh, okay. Does that matter? How do I resonate with Buddhism? I don't listen. I'm just a human being. I am just a divine being of light. I don't consider myself nothing. All right, but everything, because in love, right? I'm everything. So I just, I'm not into all that. All right, let's go ahead. It's like when even people tell me, "Oh, what are you?" What are you? Oh, you sound like you're Spanish. I said, well, I could take you back to the first single cell organism. I could take you there. We could talk about science a little bit. Because what are you? All right. I don't stay superficial. So yeah, Buddhism, I like it. I have books. I read up on it. All right. So I'm beyond all that. All right. What are you? You like that, right, Alexa? Let's go back to the fungus. Take me there. All right. So let's go with Angela. All right. Yeah, I like Buddhism. I like a little bit of everything. I don't consider myself just one thing. All right. I'm universal. That's who I am. So, but I like a little bit of everything. It's good to get a lot of knowledge. All my interactions is from the primal mind. That's what I listen to. Here we go. One more. One more. Because a lot of people had a lot of extremes here. You got to be careful if you're an extreme person like Pisces, because you'll go starve yourself and do a lot of stuff here. So Buddhism for me, and a lot of things that I have to separate. Angela, this is this is here what you got. This man. Does this look like the police officer? Because this is what's showing up for you. All right. I haven't used these cards in a while. All right. Average bill. So the question is what? That is your person, right? There's an average bill here. So what's the problem here? Because it comes out. I haven't done that. He looks determined. All right. Is that your person? Because it comes out quick. Period. So, but anyway, let me go back to your question. This is just for a lot of times I use these cards for confirmation. All right. Because you got new people. You got people that are watching. You got people that are watching and they they don't. You got to remember our human condition is to judge with things. We don't use our discernment. We don't have that ability to accurately perceive what it is, without distortion. We can't hold two truths. All right. When we don't use our intuition. So this is why I like to use these. All right. That's it. A lot of times it's just for confirmation. Because you know why? Because I remember Miss Angela. I remember you, Miss Angela. I remember you. All right. And so I get a lot of spiritual hate because when I expose the things that people refuse to see, right? And so I get a lot of that. All right. But there is somebody else looking. There is somebody else looking here. There's two people here. Somebody's looking for the truth. All right. So when is it gonna take place? That's a really long story. You're gonna have to wait this out. It's telling you to wait. All right. One thing I forgive, but I still, can you forgive and still remember? And what do you do when you remember is the thing here, okay? When people want to, you could expose, there's some truths here. Let me go see if you get the judgment card. And then I'm going to take the next question, okay? This is why I like to use these oracles for the people that are what I call the negative Nancy's, all right? Yes, my energy is real, all right? I try not to brag, but sometimes I got to bring it, all right? For the ones that come in with the creepers, all right? Let's go ahead. Let's see what you get here. Will you get justice? You got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like I don't know. You got the Five of Pentacles. All right. And the Five of Pentacles, of course, it is. But you got the Sun here, the Lovers. Let's see what comes out for you. I'm just going to give you a yes or a no. And I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. So be patient is what it's telling you. All right. This is building pressure. Is there? I don't know if you're getting money. All right. But you will be successful maybe in a couple of months. Because you're looking at when you get the Pentacle, right now we in the Cups energy, and it represents months. This represents years. All right. So there are some pressure points here. There are some things. There are some points. I don't know. There's something about points because I understand them different than what you guys understanding. All right. So they're asking you to be patient. All right. Trust that you already planted the seeds. They already grew. Something is already. There's a pressure being built here for a reason. All right. Or somebody's going to be putting pressure on somebody. All right. So just trust in divine timing is basically when you get to this point here. Trust in divine timing is better than ours. Just stay harmonized, right? Connect yourself with the celestial order, and things are going to turn out fine. If you rush this process, it might just blow up. There's something here. It might get blown out of proportion here. You're welcome. All right. So when you understand a little bit of the 7 planet, you already did all the work. You showed up. You put the effort. Now you're not giving up. And so that's what you could do. Don't give up. That's it. All right, sweetie. I'll see you soon. Let me go to the next person. I got 20 minutes. Actually 20. Yeah. Yeah, 20. You're welcome, Angela. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. All right. So again, maybe in Tauran energy, because that represents Taurus. So we got March, April, about April 20th, around that. All right, April 20th, something around that time. If you don't hear nothing by April 20th, come back and we'll come back and share first of all. All right. Man, me, female Aries and male Libra. Wow, I don't even got to get into that. I could just tell you right now, but I'm gonna give you the energy. So what happened? This is what happened. Somebody had somebody, and they left that somebody to go be with somebody, and then now you're reaping the karma. So it's a karmic energy here. You got to understand that you are the opposite of them. You got 7th and 1st house, so there is some misalignment, a mismatch there. You understand? Somebody left somebody. Somebody has somebody. Oh, let me go with this person. That person looks better. The grass is greener on the other side. So I want you to, I don't even need to give you a card here, but I'm going to, because that's what's going to tell me. Or what is going on? You got the weary eyes. All right. Keyboard is in the way. All right. The keyboard. All right. My bad. Didn't mean to put that. I'm here. You got to come on in. I don't know if you're the female Aries. So what happened here? You waiting. They went with somebody left with, because this is the way it happens. All right. This person is your counterpart. They're the same. They're the same as you. So either you evolve and grow with this person. How old are you? All right. I think that was my energy. Okay. I don't know. Basically, I just could tell you when I see the opposite of you, which is basically the same part. Oh yeah, you're young. All right. So you just need some direction. In which direction this relationship is going. And once you understand that the cards are not going to tell you what to do, they're just going to show you what's in front of you. They need to just guide you. Where do I get pointed in the right direction? I'm 20 years old. Just tell me what it is that you really want to do here with this person, and it's going to guide you to the truth. Because at this point, you don't want to make no more mistakes. All right? You're just beginning, okay? Pay attention to when I do that's coming up next. Yeah, by next week, I should be putting up everybody's x-rays. I'm going to call them virtual x-rays, so you can see the whole, what's happening, and for you to understand. Even if you're young, all right? When you're young, the work is a little bit more delicate, all right? So this is going to be a sticky situation here. Yeah, Aries. Ooh, with Libra. It could happen. Let's see here. The conscious goal here. All right. So you got this. Don't try to rescue the connection. I think this was a lot of gossip. All right. This was a lot of gossip here. All right. It could be parents here. Somebody has somebody not threatened. All right. They'll come back. All right. There's a car. There's a purchase here about a vehicle. All right. There is truth coming in. All right. Somebody's very arrogant. All right. Somebody's very driven, but this is not. See, one thing about this energy, right? Understanding that challenges are part of, right? I don't want to get into the whole polarity and the opposite forces and the yin to my yang. We all have a yin, a yang. We all have that within us. That represents that. His parents were like talking about, yeah, I know. I see the here. Listen, I see it all here. All right. It is all here. It's there. Okay. It is here. All right. But I think it has much more to do with neighbors. I don't know what was said, what was hidden. I don't know if they try to buy him a car. There was something about a car or buying a truck, a car. There's something here it's a lot here, but I can't get into that right now. All right, because this is like petty stuff. The third party is like his friends and his grandmother. There's somebody here that, right? I don't know if he's supposed to go to college. He's supposed to go to med school, this medicine. There's school. There's transportation. There's leaving the home. There's I want to do something different. I want him to stay there. There's like they are. I haven't used that word in a while. It's like a not negotiation, but it's trying to. Oh, his writing exams. Okay, but whatever it is here. All right. Uh, So whatever's going on here, look, this is telling you to don't try to go rescue the connection. Don't interrogate. No integration. They were probably integrating him. There was something here, all right? He's coming back. Don't worry about it, all right? This person is determined to be with you at the end of the day, all right? With you is who they want to be with. When I get this card, all right? They're not gonna stay away for too long. No, 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 no. All right? They determine here, and they are determined when you get that energy. No, 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 you don't gotta worry about that. Thank you, thank you. You're amazing as well. All right. So I'm just gonna give you stay towards the end so you can learn how to pray over your connection when you with this person. It's not getting into no forms. You don't gotta fill this out. You don't have to go to this institution. You don't gotta worry about, a lot of other things that will because nobody wants to be with that because they feel like they violate things. Religion makes you feel guilty about the things that you shouldn't feel guilty about. Do we supposed to have discipline for our body? Our body's a sacred temple. Yeah, yeah. But I don't want you to feel no. Don't throw religion. It's different than spirituality, but you need it, especially for the young people. All right, all right. Let me go ahead. So just stay and learn. Just stay and learn. You want to have a successful relationship? Get away from the drama. It's good once a week. I'm gonna gossip and I'm gonna engage. If you do that, you're gonna get caught in a cycle with everybody else's crap, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No, 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 no. You want to have a healthy, happy relationship. You gotta know how to cancel some things out, and they'll stay real far away, real far away. All right, but you gotta start with prayer and gratitude that you get to have this experience. Stop overthinking. The mind is trying to create safety by controlling the future. So stop it. It's a weakness. All right. You're not weak. Okay. Fear is looking for certainty. So don't worry about it, okay? Pray about it. And I'm going to teach you guys here how to do that towards the end of this life. Go ahead, the last person here. No, we can't do that. You want to cancel some things out. You want to start discordant energy. You want to stop that right away. And you want to know how to cancel everything. All right? Remember, I'm not here for surface level work. I'm here to shed those old identities. All right? You're not that version of yourself. You're not 15. You're going into your, right? Into your womanhood. You're growing with that energy. You want to change that version of yourself the sooner the better. All right. But anyway, so everything has a pro and con to it. All right. Some things will help you from this way, but you start feeling guilty. You don't understand yourself. How much discipline can I stay disciplined? I don't really want to stay disciplined. I want to explore my sexuality, but my sexuality is my temple. My body is, So you got to understand as we go through these levels, we don't want to put so much, but you do have to pray. You're communing to something so sacred. You are sacred. You are part of this divine, high vibration of intelligence. All right. This is how it works out here. We want to feel accomplished. When we're supporting this creation here, how can we really show? How can we be in contribution to others? All right. You contribute into your relationship and to others as you do, because then you want to teach. No, don't do it like this. Do it like this. Or let me help you, because everybody has their own journey. All right, let me go ahead with Alexa. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Who is this person here? Who's he? What's his name? The Pisces. All right. I'm gonna explain a little bit more about what tarot cards are. So those people that are, because when you cut, let's say that you're a reader and you got all the demons and believing in all this crap, and you was raised in the Catholic Church, and they told you, the devil's out there. No, the devil's you. The devil's a shadow energy that is in you. When they tell you that, you start looking for, and you start being scared of everything. So when you introduce tarot, you do it from fear. And tarot cards are evil. You don't know what the hell they are. You just thought that you could do it because it's easy. And it's not easy. We don't want to get stuck in that. All right? I've seen a lot of videos, and they're addicted. You got an addictive personality, man, sir. Of course, they're gonna affect you. You gotta go subconscious, baby girl, baby boy. But anyway, all right. It's paper. All right, it's a symbolism. It's just like emojis. All right. Well, of course, we got ancient Egypt involved. All right, and this is what they represent for me, and I help you understand them the best way possible here without distortion. Remember, the ego wants now. I want to know everything. I can't sit with the. Oh, I can't. Yeah, you can. All right, you have the capacity to. You just got to practice. That's it, and that is balance. When you practice. All right, let me see here. Yes, there you go. All right. People don't. This is paper. It is our brain. We're here moving. This is why I like to come live. All right. When we when we label it demons, because you believe in them, you're keeping those demons alive. They're with you. Stop talking about them. Now that they're not real, that my belief is everything. So guess what I'm gonna believe in? I'm gonna learn some things, but I'm gonna believe in myself. I'm not gonna believe in that system, this system, that dogma, that trauma. All right. I'm not doing that. All right. Thank you, Monty. You can't operate, Tara, from that energy. It is toxic. All right. You've been brought up with all this devil. Oh, everything. Oh my God, the devil's always the devil's out there. You know. No, the devil's you. It's an energy that you carry. All right. That is your raw force power. That's powers within you. That's the one that helps you fight or kill. So we got to be careful. All right. All right. Okay, that what the F is this stream about? This dude or chick doesn't work with people. Mason Martine, we got a psycho on our hands. This is what we have when we haven't really integrated. When we haven't really integrated, we come with this energy. You have idle hands. You have really you've been so polarized. I'm gonna pray that you find some guidance in your life. All right, I'm gonna pray that you find some guidance in your life because you need it. This is what happened when we don't know anything else. When we think we know, this is what happens. All right. This is what happened. This is what happens here. All right. You know it all, and you come in here with that. I stop. Look, as soon as I see it, you're done. You're dropped. All right. You're dropped. Your energy is. I'll fart on it. Let me get Martin out of here. And let's just. Wow. I should be so humble. let me ask for. I asked for. Look at that, a dumbass. You won't get no energy from me. That's what happened when we're not integrated. That's what happens. It's what will have trauma. Yeah, trauma, and this is what happens when yeah, I fart on things. Oh my God. Sometimes you have to, yeah, it's okay, it's allowed. All right, just fart on it. Oh man, I wish I had more time. All right, who's the next person? I want to stay with the energy. Let me see, Shania. Do that from now. Just, let me just fart on you. Get out of here. Oh man. Scurry along. Scurry. Oh man. That's a new one. That's the new one to use today. This is what happens when we have a lot of time in our hands. You know? That urgency, that will kill you, You will go crazy when you're not aligned with truth, when you've just been told, things throughout your life, when you've been raised in fear and religion, man, it'll give you something good. It helps you get disciplined, but in the other sense, you don't know who the hell you are. Anyway, yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you lose your identity. You put identity in structures, and then you lose yourself, And then when you understand your cosmic energy, you start comparing something. Wait a minute, this is what I've been told? Is this half truth or, it's the whole truth, So you start going between these polarities when you choose sides, when you don't have time to really, hold those two. Can they both be, And so we get tension and we get contrast out of that. All right. All right. One more person. I got to go. Oh my God, it's 4:55. I got 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, it's okay. I know they coming from a place of fear. But you gotta let them know it's not gonna be tolerated, and that's it. What's the quickest way? That's it. Ain't nothing else to do. Alexa or Martha? Martha, let's go ahead. I don't know if you need to put me. I didn't scroll back up. Put your question. Let me go with Martha. Martha, you wanted a whole reading, sweetie. All right. Let's see here what you get. He got a question. All right, let me get out of there. Man, if I had enough time. Man, when you gotta sit with that. Let's go ahead. Oh God. Let's go ahead. One more. My goodness, my goodness. Martha, exactly what it is. I don't know what you asked. I don't like when I stay with this energy like this. I don't really know what I want. What was your sign again, Martha? Martha, you was a Pisces again? All I know is that you ending a cycle real soon. You better choose. You ending a cycle. You got the Page of Wands. All right. You're meant to deliver a message here. You're a person that always seeks for truth and justice here. All right. And of course, you got the Temperance. So you want me to give you the good or the bad? I'll give you both. All right. So just be careful here with overspending. All right. Try to how do I have more balance? I got to make different choices. All right. So how to keep everything in moderation, how to have everything balanced is a lot of us can because we either go through, we go on extremes. All right. So be careful with your spending. Be careful with this Page of Wands. But anyway, guys, everything has its pros and cons. All right. So you got Venus in your house. That's bringing you that justice. So things are going to start to line up for you. So I don't know what you're going through. This is all about, right? Cosmic calibration. We calibrated by the cosmic intelligence here. All right. So the Page of Wands, he is very young, impressionable. He sees, just be lighthearted with your energy. Don't take things too personal. All right. Not only is the Temperance card of moderation, but it's a card of alchemy. All right. So listen, either either I'm all in or all out. So you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. Am I gonna be all in, or can I sit at the center of two truths, and right? Can I hold them? Do I have the capacity? All right. So when you're in this energy of the Page of Wands, it could be you, it could be somebody else. Do you want marriage? Just make sure that is what you want here. All right. Because when you get the Temperance, hold on a minute. All right. I'm going to do a whole video on polarity because then I'll get into that, and I love that. All right. How to really alchemize with this energy, because the challenge here for you is you could be with somebody that moves fast, either you or too slow. But there's a lot of intense emotions here. All right. But they need integration. So impatience is disrupting harmony here. Healing hasn't fully happened yet. So you could be steady or you could swing here. All right. So when you want to be all in and all out. So you might be the person that attach quickly. You idealize somebody here. Okay. You merge your routine around them. You overlook red flags. Your mood depends on their mood, their attention. Okay. And you learn this very early. You learn this very early. All right. You think long term very early here. All right. So if you detach fast, if you cut constantly, suddenly quick, I'm getting out of here. Or you get ghosted here. Or you convince yourself, I really never even care. But my delusional opinion of myself to think that I could bring justice to all, that is seeing, you understand? I'm very open-minded, but then can I be open-minded? Can I be naive at the same time? How do I stay with this inner child? How could I be so positive and optimistic without going on these extremes here? All right? Or do I avoid vulnerability completely? All right? Because something feels control, protected, and self-perseverance here. All right? But it can be a fear of being hurt here, whatever you're going through. Why we don't have no middle? Because the middle requires tolerance for uncertainty. All right? So whatever you're going through here, I take on everybody else's, and you shouldn't. I don't feel like you think, like that's what I have to do. All right? No, you don't have to. You choose to. But anyway, you have a You either go too extreme here, because this too, it's all right. It speaks a lot. So everything got its positive and it's negative. The challenge here is how to hold two truths at once. How to integrate these opposites of you instead of reacting. Move with divine timing. It's not about force. It's about refinement. All right. You're struggling here with some patience here, moderation at the same time. So it's like me. Like if I okay, man, I have difficulty budgeting and space in between spending. So you make a lot, you spend a lot, you give too much, and that is the problem here with you learning how to. You overlook a lot of things here because my delusional ability to keep peace and make peace. No, that's not how life works. All right. Remember, this is Venus. She represents. She's not going to. She doesn't negotiate with red flags. All right. So what? Make sure that when you're putting out, it's like whatever goes up has to be balanced and understand the law of attraction, the law of the universes. All right. You have your own sacred vibration frequency. No, and you think it's okay. Oh yeah, it's okay. All right. No, it's not okay. You think it's okay because nobody really tell you. Well, listen. I don't know if you want to be like your ability not to disappoint anybody. Sometimes you gotta let other people be disappointed. I kept saying this over and over again, so you don't keep disappointing yourself. All right. Balance is not about giving; it's about receiving and giving. All right. It's in the giving. The law of you understand some laws, right? Because I will get into the whole laws, and then I'll go into the law of compensation. Okay. We are rewarded for the right actions. All right. And relativity. We're all relative here. So what you do for others, let it be done to you. You can't say, "Oh, I don't want that." No, you have to. You can't keep pushing that out. Anyway, I would like to stay with you too, but I have to go. I'm gonna take one more. I have to go. This is it. I'm sorry. All right, Alexa. Alexa, will you have a baby along the way? Come back on. Come back tomorrow, right? You suppress so much here. Look, I cut the deck. You have all these big feelings. You hold on to them. And living strategically at the same time, it's not gonna let you have a level of surrender. All right, it's gonna keep you caged in. All right, when the blindfolds fall off. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Yeah. Anyway, come back so you can just all you're doing is learning and growing. All right. I'm not gonna be able to give the energy that I wanted. Are you here, Ash? Alexa. Alexa. All right. Swinging between intensity and distance. All right. So your nervous it's all in your nervous system. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mari. Let's go ahead to Alexa. Alexa, are you and your partner gonna have a baby? Is that the question? Put the question again real quick. All right. I read it. All right. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Oh man, I wish I would have stayed a little longer. You're determined here. You're determined here for something. I seen the Queen of Wands. All right. You're determined here. All right. Are you following your dreams? Oh, well, me and my ex don't want to have a baby with each other later on the road. You're determined here, but the Ten of Cups. Are you following your dreams? Are you want to be like a designer, painter? Are you doing any portfolio? This is unknown. All right. What's gonna happen on your birthday? Did you do something on your birthday? It's going to be to your birthday. It could be twins. Are you a twin? There's a twin around you. So when we understand Bennu and Juno, so understand what this represents. All right. So who's a twin? All right. This is always, I mean, that's like the most obvious things. And I really don't talk about birthdays and twins here. All right. Because it's just obvious, severity and mercy. All right. So it could be. All right. Especially if you're Pisces. All right. Or anybody that's is a mutable sign like you, which is Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, and Gemini. Of course, they bring in the twins. All right. So there's secrets here. All right. But the Torah code is hidden in mystery. You have to go to the Torah codes to ask it in Hebrew. All right. So there are things that you could ask, but you have to know these things in Hebrew, I believe. All right. So uncovering the truth here in your birth, and the thin veil between what you don't know. So we understand the asteroids, the dwarfs energy. All right. They are small in size, but they're elastic. There goes my alarm. I gotta go. I put that so I don't stay over. But anyway, all right. But the thing is here, Bennu I'm going to give it away today. Bennu and Janu. I'm gonna leave it with those two because I know you guys understand it as, and you guys probably look over with the very superficial information. Remember, the Torah is a Pentecost, is a book written in mystery. Of course, it's ancient and symbolism in there, so you have to go and try to decode it. All right, this is why it doesn't give you, because what when you connect to this is what gives you the energy. All right, and knowing those faces is more important than what's in here. What's in here is a mystery. You would start to decode it little by little. Even our name, even the people that we've been married to, all right, even Barack Obama, everything is in here. And so this is why a lot of Bible scholars and you know theologians are trying to uncover things here. But it's all on your perspective, all right? So, but anyway, this is Bennu and this is Janu. How do I know that? You will have to stay tuned to find out. And really uncover our ancient history mystery. I love you guys so much, and I see you guys. And just be humble, be grateful, and when it comes to sexual intimacy, all right. So the truth is not there. It could be, all right. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about that part. So when it comes to sacred sexual intimacy, that is sacred. Okay, when it's rooted in love and consent, it's in trust and emotional safety. All right. So understand that, of course, many spiritual traditions see our physical union as more than physical. It can be bonding. It can be bonding. I'm gonna say it again. Bonding. When you see that devil card, bonding, not possessive, not obsessive. It could be bonding. You are bonding, but you're doing it from an unconscious because you feel like you gotta have possession. We are not possessions. All right. When it becomes unhealthy, when it becomes toxic, when it's just sex, sex, sex. All right. And you go into this book here in the Bible, intimacy with a covenant here. Within that, all right, go into your inner room. So I'm going to just give a prayer for sacred connection here. Divine presence, may our bodies meet with tenderness and respect. Let our touch be honest, not driven by ego, because this has a lot of superficial and ego. All right, this is a lot of materialism. All right, here, but behind here, no. All right, not behind the thin veil. All right, let it not be driven by ego, but by love. And what is love? It's something that nurtures you, that holds you over time. It's a choice, right? That, of course, with the lovers, when we hold somebody with truth, with tenderness and care, all right, over time, it becomes love. It's just not built by the ego. All right, it is driven. It's an emotion that is driven, and it's attraction because it's loud. Yay! Right? It's explosive. Feels good. Magnetism. All right, and so remove fear, comparison, and shame. Help us see each other as sacred. May pleasure deepen our bond and not divide us. Amen. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Learn how to pray over your relationship. All right. You could go quietly, grab their hand. Hey, before we do this, do you mind praying with me? Do you mind praying with me? Let's pray together. I believe a couple that prays together. Start now. If you haven't done it, put it to practice. This is you making different choices. And this is how you can start having more balance. I have many, many more. I'll be back tomorrow with Venusian Friday. Tap into the Venus energy. Understand what the Venus energy is all about. Understand when you get the Justice card. Really, really, really get down. And if you really, just apply that, do the work. All right? Isn't it a beautiful thing? It's a beautiful thing instead of throwing the Bible. You don't know what the Bible, especially the first 5 books, the Pentecost, all right? The Torah, they are written in mystery, encoded. It's in symbolism. If you don't understand, don't throw it at somebody else. What question is that? All right? And so I always tell people, if God created us, which were the gods, the gods, Gods, then who created God? Oh, God has always been and always will be. But how? And when you can't tell that to people, please don't be ignorant. Just learn more. Expand your consciousness. All right? There are dimensions. There are instructions within you. And with that being said, I love you. Listen, I wish I could stay here and really light it on fire here. Love you. And I'll be here at the same time as I was today. Maybe a little 3:30. I'm trying to move in a little bit earlier here. All right? Again, be safe out there. Choose different. Every day is a choice. You're not that version of yourself no more. Okay? And just learn how to adapt, to apply more. And you'll just be a little bit more flexible with your time, with yourself, so you could give yourself time to grow. not to try to rush through life, try to understand everything, because it just don't happen like that. I wish it did. All right, don't happen like that. Small, consistent steps to your growth is all it takes. All right. Just ask divine, ask for guidance, protection, healing, and I pray that you'll be all well and stay in your sacred vibration. Trust in that energy. Trust in your inner light. Grow, heal, connect, and just endure. And like the Bible says, love is patient and it's kind. All right. Be kind to yourself. I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.